Welcome to my new video, and today we're gonna have a new breakdown of the tactic. One of my favorite tactics in FM26 that I've been using, and that's won a lot of games for me. As many of you probably know, the hardest and the most difficult part of FM26 is finding the appropriate tactic for your team. And just keep in mind that even if you do find a tactic that you like and a tactic that is good for your team, it will probably take some time until your team figures out all of the plays and some time until the tactic starts working. So before we go to the breakdown of the tactics and the position as well as the player instructions, first of all let me show you what I have achieved in 2.5 seasons with FC Porto down in Portugal division, and the results that we may got and that we already got and may even be better in the future with the tactic breakdown. So first of all, after 2.5 seasons as a head coach of FC Porto, we played 126 games with the 4-3-3 tactic Gen Press. We won 105 games, draw only 10 and lost 11. My team scored 368 goals while conceding only 88, which makes a goal difference 280 with a winning percentage of 83%. In general, very impressive. As far as the players are concerned, the most, let's say, dominant ones beside the strikers, I will show you now. I have here Christian Kofane that I signed. This season he scored on 8 games 3 goals and 3 assists. Then Samu this season scored 2 goals and 2 assists, but he was much more efficient in some previous seasons. First season 34 goals, 6 assists. Last season 31 goals and 4 assists on his position. Then we had a channel midfielder, I'll show you later, one of the most dominant midfielders in the game, and I would highly recommend everybody to sign him, who has, of course, the financial power to do so. First season, 12 goals, 9 assists, then 16 goals, 9 assists, and this season so far, 5 goals and only 1 assist for Victor. As far as the wingers are concerned, which are very important for these tactics, we have on the right side, let's say, efficient 7 goals, 5 assists, 8 goals, 9 assists, and this season only 1 goal, so not going well for Rodrigo Mora at the moment. But on the other side, the starting winger Pepe has much better stats. First season he scored 10 goals and 2 assists, then 13 goals and 14 assists as well. This season a bit shy, only 1 goal and 2 assists. On the left side, however, it's a bit different position. We're going to go through that a bit later. William Gomez, our starting winger, has 14 goals and 6 assists, 22 goals and 9 assists, as well as 5 goals this season. What is very important for this tactic is, of course, the position of the left and right wing back that will give you a lot of advantages, assists and goals, a lot of quality passes and a lot of created chances. As you can see in the first season, 6 assists, 6 again, while on the other side, if we take one of our most dominant right backs, let's first see him, Alberto Costa, amazing player, 17 assists first, then 16 in the season 2. On the left side, we have Francisco Mora, also amazing Portuguese. As you can see, he had 11 in the season 1 and 8 in the season 2. As far as the results are concerned, so at the beginning of the save in season 1, as you can see, we had some nice runs with decent results. We had some tight games that we lost, but in general it was more or less absolute domination of our club with 4-3-3 tactic. As you can see, although we were losing 2-1 at the 31st minute, we managed to score 4 more goals and win a game 5-2. Now season 2 looked much better. at least at the beginning of it. We had some tight games in the Champions League. As you can see, we lost against Real Madrid 3-0, but we did beat Atletico Madrid 1-0. Then we had Lille 1-1. We had Panathinaikos 4-0. Aston Villa, we beat them away 3-0. Very impressive win for our team. And the end of the season was not so great because in the two main games we lost against Benfica 4-2 and we lost against Sporting on penalties in a final of Portuguese Cup. But in general, already season was over and we were experimenting with some young talents at that time. Just to show you how the Champions League was looking in the previous season. So this season we have 3 games. 2 games are wins against Atletico Madrid and PSV, and 1 lost. We lost 1-0 against Man City. Last season, Champions League, Porto finished on 12th position after 8 play games with 4 wins against opponents, 3 draws and 1 loss. That was the league phase. In the knockout phase, since we were 12, we had to play, and we beat Juventus. Total result 9-2. Very impressive. In the round of 16, we were better against Lille 4-3, and we proceeded to the quarterfinals. In quarterfinals, unfortunately, we were stopped by PSV 4-3 aggregate score, and that was the end of Season 2 in the Champions League. As far as the Season 1, Porto was competing in the Europa League, and first, let's say, part of the season, league phase, we finished on position number 9 with 5 wins, 2 draws and 1 loss. Since we were 9th, we had to go to the knockout phase where we were better against the Rangers, total score 6-3. Round of 16 brought us a bit of surprise. First of all, we beat Nottingham Forest away 2-0, and then we unfortunately suffered a hard defeat at home 5-0 against Nottingham Forest, and that was it for us in that season. As far as the performance on team attacking and team defending this season, as you can see, we are performing much better than expected. We are having cross completion of 27.6%, dribbles per game 18.5, 50.6% of shots on target. We also score 3 goals per game, and we have around 19.8 shots per game in general. As far as defending area, we have the most interceptions, 5.4, most headers won. We have a lot of blocks, as well as tackle won ratio, where is 100% for us. So now to the tactic breakdown. This is how the tactic looks, and this is what I've been using in this, let's say, 3 seasons with FC Porto. First of all, in possession, we go with a goalkeeper that's going to be on the ball playing goalkeeper. We're going to go with 2 wing backs on left and right side, and we're going to have 2 ball playing center backs. We're going to have 1 defensive midfielder, 1 central midfielder, and 1 channel midfielder, as well as on the left inside forward, inside winger, invented winger on the right, and channel forward up front. When it comes to the defensive part, wing backs will go to the full backs, ball playing center backs will go to the center backs. 1 channel midfielder will go down to defensive midfielder. Then the central midfielder will move up to attacking midfielder, while inside the forward as well as invented winger will go to the roles of the wingers, and striker will go to the position of center forward. This is how the both tactics look, and now we're gonna move to the specific instructions of every position. First of all, for the goalkeeper, we're gonna have take more risks and standard passing strategy, as well as tackle harder. On our both wingback positions, we're gonna have make more runs, as well as shoot less often, standard passing strategy, and tackle harder. Central defenders will play with make fewer runs forward, shoot less often, take more risks when it comes to the passing, and standard passing strategy. Defensive midfielder, very simple. dribble less often, make fewer runs, shoot less often, and standard passing strategy, as well as tackle harder. Channel midfielder, very important for this tactic. Move into channels, shoot less often, and standard passing strategy, as well as tackle harder. Central midfielder, in this case, will have no specific instructions except standard passing strategy and tackle harder. Inside forward on the left will have make more runs, take more risks when it comes to the passing, shoot less often, and standard passing strategy, as well as tackle harder. Invented winger on the right will have shoot less often, standard passing strategy, and out of possession he's gonna tackle harder. As far as the most dangerous man in the field, the number 9, move into channels, make more runs forward, as well as standard passing strategy and tackle harder. Now when it comes to the team instructions, passing directness will be shorter, tempo much higher, counter attacking transition, much narrower attacking width, as well as keep the ball in the play. We're gonna have short goal kicks to the center backs. We're gonna supporting runs on both flanks. We're gonna encourage dribbling, progress through both sides, as well pass into space. Shots from the distance we're gonna do discourage. Crossing style will be low. Out of possession, higher press, higher line of engagement. Defensive line will be much higher. Trigger press will be much more often. Defensive transition on the counter press. Tackling will be get stuck in, invite crosses to our box, as well as trap inside. Short goalkeeper distribution will be on yes. So guys, that would be it. I hope this tactics serves you well as it did to me, and I hope you have a lot of success with this tactic. Please, if you like the video, please hit a like, hit the share button, and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye bye.